Dang, sorry about that. I guess I'll make this a three-part story because my phone just overheated and malfunctioned and shut off in the middle of my story. So I'll pick up where I left off. So yeah, I'm going through these images and I'm flying through them. I'm seeing these images. They come out, and as each one comes, I'm able to recognize every single person that's in those images. I know every single detail about them, and then they go, and they come, and they go, and they go, and I'm just flying through them. And all of a sudden, one comes out, and it's me sitting on my chair in my living room. And right in that moment, I have the realization of self, and I go, that's me! And I go right into the image. And I thought that I had left my radio on because the frequency and the noise that I heard was so loud. It was just like this. And I opened up my eyes, and I look down, and I'm looking at my living room. And all of a sudden, every single spot on my entire body is in a muscle spasm. Every single area in my body is twitching in a spasm. And I'm looking down, and I lift up my hands. My hands are shaking, and I cannot believe that I found my way back to the vessel and the experience of Travis. I could not believe that I had a body again, and that I was connected to the body, and I was back in Travis, and that I found my way back. I have no idea how I was even able to find my way back to the experience of Travis. And in that moment, I had not appreciated life so much more in my entire life. Because when you're infinity and you're in that experience, there's nothing more than that experience. You're just infinite. You're forever. And there's nothing more than that. And we want to come into these experiences and have the experience of the human life and go through pain and suffering and happiness and joy and love and all these emotions that make life living. There's no good. There's no bad. There's only experience and how we come out after those experiences. And after that, after coming back and looking at myself, I just started bawling my eyes out. And I had never cried so hard and with so much love in my entire life. And I felt 10,000 years older. My consciousness was never the same ever again. Everything in me shifted, and I just had this deep knowing and this deep understanding of who I was and what I was a part of and what I was connected to. And the whole thing about experience is that people try to say, it was just a dream that you had, or it was like a dream. They try to dismiss it. But the whole thing about it is that when you see it and you experience it for yourself, there's nothing anybody could ever say to change what you know within yourself. Because when I saw it, I knew that place more than I've ever known any place in my entire life. When I saw it, I knew it. And when I knew it, it's just this deep, complete feeling that you have within you. And there's nothing anybody could ever say. Life is a journey. Life is just a path. And what you want and what you put out there is what you're going to bring to yourself. There's no right, there's no wrong, there's just experience. And I wasn't the same person ever since. And that concludes the story of my first out-of-body experience. I've had another out-of-body experience since then. I've had actually quite a few different types of experiences through meditation that I would love to share with everybody. If you guys like it, then I don't know how it works, but maybe you subscribe to my videos, or it doesn't even matter. I'm going to make the video regardless. And the people that want to see it and the people who are meant to see it, I believe, are going to be the ones that see it. You could take what you want. You could criticize me. You could do whatever you want because you're entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to your beliefs. I know what I know. Nothing can change what I know. And I just hope that this story can let you know that you have to search within yourself to master yourself. To find God, you have to go within the temple of your mind, within the temple of consciousness, because God made this vessel. You could call it God, you could call it the universe, you can call it spirit, you can call it Buddha, you can call it whatever the heck you want. It's something. And when you start to question it and look into it, you start to discover it, and you'll see it for yourself. Life is just meant to be lived. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave some comments in the box below, and I can make another video and hopefully try and answer your questions. I've been meditating for 5.5, maybe 6 years. I'd love to share more with you. I love you guys so much. And remember that the world can only be changed by changing yourself. You can't change anybody but yourself. So when you live in the light and you live in the love and you have unconditional compassion and respect and love and caring and non-judgment for everybody, that's how we change the world. And it just takes little moments of awareness and understanding yourself to become the best version of yourself. And the world's slowly changing, but we're going to look back at this time as the Great Awakening, and we are all shifting and realizing that the divine is within us. And when you hurt somebody, you're only hurting yourself. So to live in love, you bring in love, and this world changes person by person. I love you guys.